this channel, I talk a lot about single motherhood and entrepreneurship, and today I am talking about grants that single mothers qualify for, or grants specifically for single mothers. So if that sounds like your kind of vibe as far as the channel overall, you're trying to level up in any way, or you're a single mom, go ahead and subscribe and join the fam, Khameleon. Hey y'all, hey, it's khameleonkay, and today I am talking about grants that are available for single moms, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to get right into it. So the first grant that I'm going to talk about is called the $500 monthly kick-ass single mom grant. Every month, $500 is given out to one single mom per month. The intention of this grant is to give single mothers a hand who are struggling with money, health, sickness, loneliness, stress, and childcare. So that's the intention of this grant. It is not a long application. I have looked at it, and it's about 2 sentences and just filling out your information. There's only 2 qualifications, and those are that number 1, you're a single mom, and number 2, you need the money right now. The second grant that I'm going to talk about is called the Amber Grant, and you actually have the opportunity to get a grant of $35,000 or more with this grant. This is for those who own a business, and it doesn't matter what business you're in, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that. The Amber Foundation gives out $10,000 every month to one woman business owner, which is an overall grant. Then they have specific categories such as the startup grant. That's another grant that they have, and if you apply for, you can apply for any of the grants. So if you qualify for any of the different grants that you see, you can apply for any of them. They have a startup one, which means that it's just an idea phase, and that grant is also another $10,000 if you qualify there. So you can apply for both. They also have a third and let's just say 12 other grants, but those grants are for specific categories. So they also have a grant that is specifically dedicated to a category each month, and there are 12 different categories. So even if you apply for the first grant, which is the startup grant, you apply for the overall grant, which is another $10,000 grant. Each grant is $10,000. In addition, they also have a $10,000 grant that's given out based on specific categories. So for example, one may be fitness and health. Another could be healthcare and skincare grant. Another month could be dedicated to fashion and interior designing, right? So whatever category you fit in, apply for that grant. In addition, apply for the overall grant. Then on top of that, if you have a startup or if you have another business that qualifies as a startup, apply for that grant. Then on top of all of that, at the end of the year, they give out an additional $25,000 to one of the grant winners on top of what they've already given out. So it's an opportunity to get a lot of money with this grant. Now again, this is for the single moms with a business. So the qualifications are you must be 18 and your business has to be in either USA or Canada to be eligible. The only drawback, or you can see as a drawback, is there is a $15 fee. So that's not much. But yeah, they do require a $15 fee when you apply for the grants. If you have multiple businesses, you can also apply for each business within 1 month. But it just has to be a different business each time. The application process with this grant is basically they're asking you or giving you the opportunity to tell your story. They want to know in detail what it's about. What do you do? What would you do with the grant money? What challenges do you face, and what are you overcoming now? Things like that. So who they award the money to is based on the answers in your application. The next grant I'm going to talk about is called the Optimist International, and there are 3 levels to this specific grant. So level 1 is $1,000 awarded to 1,300 plus women. Level 2, also called the region level, is $3,000 to $5,000 awarded to 100 plus women. And that is on top of the $1,000 grant that I just talked about. Level 3 is also the international level grant, where 3 of the regional winners are selected to receive the final grant. And the final grant is $10,000 in addition to the other 2 levels that I just talked about. So the money stacks depending on what levels that they award you with. You're eligible if you're a woman who provides the primary financial support for you and your children, or even your dependents in this case. So actually your dependents can be your children, even your spouse, your parents, your partner, and your siblings. You have to have financial need, are enrolled in, or have been accepted to a vocational program, a skills program, or an undergraduate degree program. You have to be motivated to achieve your career goals and education goals. The countries and territories that qualify are Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Canada, Colombia, Ecuador, Guam, Japan, Korea, Mexico, Northern Mariana Islands, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Taiwan, United States, and Venezuela. You cannot have previously been a recipient of the Live Your Dream Award or the Women's Opportunity Award. You cannot have a graduate degree or is not pursuing one currently, and you cannot be an immediate family member or an employee of Seroptimus International. Now for that specific one, the applications are accepted between August the 15th and November the 15th. So that deadline has passed, but keep it in mind, or even go to the website so that you are notified when it does come back around if you're interested in that grant. The last one I'm going to talk about is the $500 artist grant. And this is $500 awarded on a grant cycle basis. And it's awarded to visual artists. They also have a second and third runner-up, which receives a $100 grant. The grant deadlines each year are January the 15th, July the 15th, and November the 15th. And they also promote the artist on their social media with permission, of course. They do not want proposals along with their application because they make it clear that they will not read it. They don't need all of that. There is a $25 application fee with this one, and they notify the winners 2 to 3 weeks after each deadline. To qualify, you have to be 18 years old, from anywhere in the world, a visual artist. This includes painting, drawing, printmaking, photography, sculpture of any type of material, ceramics, mixed or multiple medias, installation, and other new or alternative medias. They do state that they do not accept admissions from film, video, music, theater, or dance, unfortunately. Love y'all.
Big step out and now I'm 54. As a kid I had to hustle for the dough. Now I'm grown getting paper off the floor. Who'da known, got a mission on the road. What up? Ayy, go ahead and hit the light switch. Man, I left the flesh and now I'm righteous. Go and check the tap, ain't nothing like this. It was check the tech, but now I'm phone is ringing, but I'm chasing after calling. Yeah, we started at the bottom and the grind is looking easy. Ain't got a trust and I ain't talking about them dollars, but you sending all them dollars. If you book me, know we eat.
Thank you God for waking me up today. Being no homies, gon' get it today. Pulling up is a habit, that's the way. Applying pressure, we step in the